he's not taking as much damage, and a Marine being produced as well. So, and a tank in the backfield, in the back of the mineral line there for Up Magic, attacking Fantasy's SCVs, but Firebats and Goliaths, every unit possible, killing SCVs, doing tons of damage all over the place here. And this is going to be a crazy thing to see here. Who's going to come out on top? Wraith being produced in the backfield as well, going to probably deal with this tank. Wraith's coming home now. Raids all over the place, going back to these different buildings here, and that tank getting surrounded, not being microed very well by Up Magic. So it looks like Fantasy's economy has not been put to shambles as much as Up Magic's has. As we see here, only about 7 SCVs mining here, so crazy trades back and forth here. I think Fantasy, though, is a little bit ahead in the economy game at this point. Really low economy, though, for both players, so we're going to see. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be all about tech choices here. And going in again with more harass, cloak raids all over the place. This is just absolutely nuts.
Yeah, wow, come on. It was, you see, both of them had the same idea, but Fantasy just gated up just a little step more by building that proxy starport. Because that's the thing that's giving him the edge now. Up Magic, wait, oh God, with the color switches, Jesus Christ. So Up Magic now in the base with 3 Wraiths as well, and some Goliaths, hang on. Hang on, so both of them are actually killing each other, but Up Magic has managed to build several Goliaths now, and they're inside the base. Neither of them have any SCVs left at this point. Both of them have killed every single SCV. Now, Fantasy's Wraiths are going to come back, but the thing is, does he have detection for those Wraiths? I don't think he has. If they cloak, let's see what's going on. Well, he has the scanner, but not for long. I think Up Magic is actually going to pull this back, because wow, there's a lot of raids there, but there's some cloaked raids, and there's no way, in a minute, there's not going to be any way for Up Magic, well, for Fantasy to scan anything, and it is, oh, he's going to kill everything, so apparently he didn't have any cloak left. That was very close indeed, because he wasn't able to kill that scan, and now, of course, we've got the Goliaths inside Up Magic base. Yeah, he had 1 scan left, and he did it with that. There's a lot of units now for the Wraiths to kill. We're gonna see some SCVs being built here to kind of gather my thoughts that barracks is gonna go down. But there's gonna be a lot of Wraiths here. Both of them have to build up their economy from scratch. But Up Magic has more units now. Really, he's got no scan though, so that SCV is going to get killed by that Wraith there. It's going to wait just a couple of more seconds. Oh God, that was a very stupid gob indeed. Laugh about it. And Christ, so there's going to be I don't know, I want to see their minerals. I want to see how many minerals Up Magic is left, because if this is his last SCV and he can't build anymore, he's going to be starved, and the only thing he has is these Goliaths here. They're going to go back to the base now. Fantasy already has several SCVs, and he still has a host of Wraiths now, and there's only gonna be 1 scan, so I think Fantasy has it. I think this is it. This is Fantasy's game.
Yeah, Up Magic not looking very pleased there, taking his hand off of the keyboard. I think he knows what's going on here. He knows that he's behind at this point. He's setting in the Goliaths for one last ditch effort, and we're going to see if he can possibly pull this one out from being way behind. Scanner now lost as well, so that cloaking is going to be able to take out these Goliaths. Fantasy moving in here, doing some micro. I don't think he knows what's going down here, though. He knows that he's going to lose this game. I think Fantasy, though, pulled those SCVs to give him a little bit of hope here. Cloak coming in here, going to wipe up these Goliaths, and Up Magic GG's here, even if without the SCVs for Fantasy. Even if he couldn't afford anything else with no SCVs, he's still out the game just because of the cloaking there. So a really, really cool game there coming out from Fantasy. And wow, I don't know what to say about that one. That was just absolutely nuts. So Fantasy coming out with the all-kill there. His coach looking extremely pleased. I think that's the first all-kill of the Winners League season. I haven't watched all the games, all the matchups here, but I think that's possibly the first all-kill from Fantasy, my boy. So really awesome stuff there. Nice commentating with you, Greth. You got any final words here?
Yeah, well done for Fantasy, and you see, cheese pays off. He did because in that last game, Up Magic was thinking the same thing, to use a quote from Sarah Kerrigan. But Fantasy just did that little cherry on the top. I'm gonna proxy that starport, and it was close. because that last exchange inside Fantasy's base, that could have meant everything. If that scanner would have gone down before he could have used that last scan and not cleared out those wraiths, that would have been it. He would have lost all of his own units because Up Magic at that point still had a scan. So it was very close, but yeah, split moment decisions, split second difference, and that was it then. But yeah, that's what Fantasy's been doing. He's just been cheesing it up.
Pretty cool though. I mean, if you're gonna watch anyone do an all kill, I would prefer it to be Fantasy, just because he does these weird things. But yeah, pretty cool. There it is. So SKT1 takes down Estro. No Protosses, I want to say though, in this entire series. Absolutely no Protosses. I thought that there was the rule where you had to throw out a Protoss. Maybe that's just Pro League, like within the first 3 games or something like that. But I don't know. Regardless, that's it though for us here, guys. Signing off. Greth and Frank, possibly doing another series sometime within the next like hour or week or whenever we decide to do it. So GG.
See you.